The seed grows underground, 7 years have passed. The wound was stitched but never healed. Scene 1. 7 years later, the river gives back.
Adisa, the boy who vanished into the river 7 years ago, returns not as a broken fugitive, but as a warlord reborn, schooled in ancient darkness and fueled by vengeance, with a new cult, a stolen identity, and a secret network of corrupt.
The forest does not forget. It waited. The seed that fell in darkness, the wind not simply survived, had grown into something the soil itself was afraid of.
I have returned.
My home is waiting.
The blood of our brothers that they spilled on that red earth. We are not children anymore. We are not criminals looking for food.
And before this dry season is finished, every governor, every commissioner, every man who ever put a boot on the neck of this land will know what that means. It is in our blood, in our Lord. In 7 years, Adisa has rebuilt from nothing into something far more sophisticated and far more dangerous than Balagun's operation ever was. He runs a forced labor ring. 2 market wardens are his informants. A police captain provides advance warning of any raids. He is not hiding in the forest, he is invisible inside the system. That invisibility is his greatest weapon.
Please, have you seen him? Please, he is my younger brother. His name is Adisa, son of Majinma from the old quarter.
Please, he is my younger brother. His name is Adisa, son of Mama Chidima from the old quarter. Has anyone seen him or heard news of him? Anyone at all? Please, anyone?
Please, have you seen?
Sister, I am begging you in the name of God. Do not say that name out loud in this place. Whatever that boy has become, it is not something to go looking for.
Where have you been? The person in this photograph, how long have you been looking for him by?
Holly.
Where have you come from? The person in this photograph, how long have you been looking for him?
7 years. I came from Badam. He is my younger brother. I know you know him.
Your face gave you away the second you looked at that picture. Tell me what you know.
Sit with me. Not here. The tea house at the end of this street. What we need to discuss cannot happen in the middle of a market.
Is he alive?
He appears to be alive. But the person you want to find is not the person who existed 7 years ago.
I need you to understand that before anything else I say to you.
The web is cast. Every piece, every player moves as I command. This is power.
DZGA delivers 30% of trafficking revenue. Provides security against rivals. Return we investigate. Until now.
I told you once and I will tell you for last time, there is nobody operating in those coordinates. You will terminate that investigation today. You will file a nil return report, and you will thank God that I am in that this week. If I hear the words forest operation come out of your mouth again, you will find out what happens when a man with my connections gets genuinely irritated.
The forest gods still work for me
from behind all these bright lights? Kemi, visiting hour. Someone here for you. I am here.
It took you 7 years to say those 3 words.
I came every 3 months. Every single time.
Coming and being present are different things, Dayo.
You came.
You never arrived. Forget that. I have been waiting to say this for 3 years, so listen carefully. The man has sent us both into hell. He was shaking hands with the vice president. He was smiling. And every week that he smiles, more children disappear from those villages. He did not stop when we went down. He simply replaced us with someone more obedient. I have documentation, 7 years worth. I want out of here, I want full exoneration, and I want to watch Chief Bello's face the day his own handcuffs go on. Those are my terms.
During 7 years of imprisonment, Kemi built a covert intelligence dossier from within her cell. The dossier documents Chief Bello's financial relationships, trafficking routes, and the names of politicians on his payware.
Behold the Lamb of God, who takes away the sins of the world. The spirits of the ancestors whisper on the wind. They guide our hands and hearts tonight. The blood you shed tonight is the meal of the gods. They have eaten. They are satisfied with you. But there is one debt that remains. You come to take what they have given you must be offered something in return. They require blood from your own family line, not an enemy's blood, your blood. They require blood from your own family line, not an enemy's blood, your blood. I have no family. The gods say otherwise.
He used to do this when we were children. Come home with cuts. He would never tell anyone what happened. He just showed up, blood on his knees, with that look, like he had decided something and was not going to change his mind. Stubborn, even then.
What happened to your father? I need to understand the beginning of this if we are going to reach the end of it.
It's not that simple, Dio.
Tell me.
A land cult killed him. They wanted the family plot on the edge of the village. He refused to sign it over. 3 men came one night. We never saw them punished. Nobody was arrested. Nobody was even questioned. The man who ordered it sat in the front pew at our father's funeral and shook hands with the village chief afterward. Adisa was 12 years old. He stood in his father's blood on the morning of the burial, and something finished in him that day. He never returned to school. He never spoke about it. He just went somewhere inside himself and waited. And if I can follow it, maybe I can find the place along that road where he can still be turned around.
I believe you can, Amaka. We'll face it together. Like ghosts through the sleeping village. Ajase sleeps. We move. To the heart. No sound. Take all the village elders, the young men and women between 15 and 24. Bring them to the holding point into the forest. No fire at a man in the outside. We are ghosts. Split the column. We attack from 3 sides. Yes, my lord. For no mercy! No mercy!
In the Ajase raid, Adisa's network abducts 14 young people. They are transported under cover. One will resist who will break so a kill.
Please help me. They took my people, all of them. I have been running for 3 days. It is Adisa.
Easy, child. You're safe now.
I will. He is in the deep forest past the Nkwele road. He has them in a hole in the ground. Please, you have to tell someone.
I will. Daughter, stop. I am not going anywhere. Do not run. I am here. Just breathe. I am here.
Papa, don't leave me.
I am here. I am calling for help now.
They are moving them. Not long.
Maybe days.
If nobody comes in days, there will be nothing to find. He is organized. He has people everywhere, even in the police. I heard him say it.
What did he say?
Please make sure it goes to someone who is not one of his people.
The latest sergeant places the cell here, in the Nkwele forest. We need to move now. The confirmed intelligence as of 48 hours ago, Adisa is operating from a fortified compound inside the Nkwele forest, here and here. His force is between 50 and 70. The confirmed intelligence as of 48 hours ago, Adisa is operating from a fortified compound inside the Nanglo forest, here and here. His force is between 50 and 70. He has active civilian informants in at least 3 villages. He is running a trafficking pipeline that has moved a minimum of 89 people over 4 years. He has political protection at the state level. This I can confirm, but I cannot yet prove. And the Ajase abduction tells us he is accelerating. Whatever his timeline was, he has moved it forward. Who is covering him politically? My intelligence report goes to you alone, sir. If I name that individual in this room, I may be warning the exact person I am naming.
Your brother, Chidima's son. You have been walking a long road looking for him. Sit down in the earth, child.
Yes, Mama Titi.
You are tired. I have been waiting for you to come.
Do you know where he is?
I know what he has become. It is a terrible thing. But inside what he has become, inside all that blood and all those years, there is still the boy who used to carry his father's caterpillars in a little carved box and cry if one of them died. 10 men's blood cannot wash out one mother's blood. That is not how the earth works.
If I find him, what do I do? How do I reach him?
The thing that feeds out what he has become is fear. He lives surrounded by it. He breathes it in. Everyone who faces him is afraid of him. And that fear is his food and his armor and his proof that the path he chose was the right one. So when you go to him, and you will go, you must stand in front of him without a single molecule of fear in your body. Not bravery, not performance. You are his blood. And his blood stands before him unafraid. The story he has been telling himself for 7 years begins to crack.
You are his sister. Yes, I served 7 years for what your brother and I built together. I made choices I own completely. I made choices I am completely. But the woman who was convicted served free labor for a monster named Chief Bello for 7 years today. And nobody mentioned his name once during my trial. Starting today, I settle what is owed. Not to your brother, not to Dio. To the truth.
She is still the most dangerous person in any room she enters.
Which is exactly why we need her walking into this one with us.
I want us to be clear about what we are doing. We are 3 people walking into a fortified palm of 60 or more armed fighters. This is not a military operation. There is no backup force standing by. The reason we are doing it this way, 3 people instead of 300 soldiers, is that if we call in 300 soldiers, Bello will know before the first vehicle leaves the gate. Adisa, the camp will dissolve. We will never find them again.
What do we do?
We go in quiet. We go in with the one thing none of his 60 fighters can produce. Family.
That information is worth more in that compound tonight than any weapon any of us could carry in there.
This underground chamber has held 7 separate groups of abductees over 4 years. Adisa runs a 21-day processing cycle. Captives are held.
Stay with me. In the name of so it choose no footage and 3 days. I route from one start.
I give them information. That information is moving right now. People are coming, I believe that. And if I am wrong, we survive anyway. We survive because we are still here, still breathing, still human. That is victory enough for tonight.
You should not be here.
Yes, I should. I am here because Mama Chidera still folds her hands every night before she sleeps and says your name into the dark. I am here because our father's blood did not only land on you, it landed on me too. And I chose a different road, and I am standing on that road right now looking at you, and I am not afraid of you. Still human, that is victory enough for tonight. Not enough of the marks on your face, not of the men behind you, not of anything you have become. Because I remember what was there before all of it.
My lord, do not engage with them. They are intelligence agents. Every word out of their mouths is a tactic. Give the order and you will sit down and you will not speak again tonight unless I ask you a direct question.
Through every body, through every village burned, through every child taken, our blood is still the same blood that came from the same house and that cannot be undone. Not by you, not by time, not by anything.
Leave this place.
I will not.
Inside every man who has chosen darkness, there is a night when the boy he used to be stands at the door, most men, and knocks.
Father, can you hear me? I thought I was doing what would make your death mean something. I thought if enough people bled, your blood would stop talking to me in the night. It never stopped, not once. I need to know, what have I done? I need to know what I have made of what you left behind. The spirits have spoken. The path is clear. You must act now. Bello has made a separate arrangement. His people are on the far side of Nkwele Forest right now, not working for you, not serving the operation, moving entirely for himself. He intends to intercept the Ajase group before they reach the coast, take them through his own network, collect the full profit, and in the same movement hand your location to military intelligence. He has already made the call. You are the gift he is giving them to buy himself clean hands and a promotion. Your arrest and death will be the final chapter of his public image, the great commissioner who eliminated the forest terrorists. He used you, he built you, and now he is turning you in to erase the evidence. He found me when I was 19 years old. He told me he had a way to honor my father. He built everything that I am. He sat in that chair for 4 years, taking 30% of every transaction while calling himself the law. And now I am simply an inconvenient record to be erased. That is the sum of it, yes.
The full scope of Chief Bello's betrayal reveals the entire architecture of his operation. He recruited Adisa specifically because Adisa was young, grieving, radicalized, and brilliant. Adisa's violence created the fear that kept the villages silent. Adisa's organization created the revenue that funded Bello's political career. Pain to build himself a legacy, and Adisa's notoriety now provides Bello with the perfect exit. Hand him to the authorities, take the credit, destroy the only living witness who can place Bello at the origin of the entire network. It is the most complete form of exploitation. A man using another man's pain to build himself a legacy.
Why are you doing this?
Go.
Will you come out too?
That is not your consent tonight. Go, take them, all of them, go now.
It is time. We are leaving. Together, everyone stand up. We are going home.
That is not your consent tonight. Go, take them, all of them, go now.
It is time. We are leaving. Together.
Everyone stand up. We are going home.
I am here to give testimony. Everything I know, every name, every transaction, every route, every politician, every account number. Not because I'm trying to save myself. I am not good. I am here because the man who built me is going to walk away clean unless I am the one who stops him. And because the people he trafficked deserve more than a closed case and an official silence. That is why I am here. You understand what this means for you. Prison, a long time, possibly the rest of your life. I have been living inside a prison of my own construction for 7 years. At least this one has walls I did not build myself.
I am here, my brother. I am here. It is over now.
The person who created me is Chief Sunday Bello, police commissioner of this state. He began recruiting me in 2017 when I was 19 years. He had a way to get justice for my father, who was murdered by a land cult. The justice he offered me was a weapon. He turned my grief into a tool for his own enrichment. I was the instrument. He was the hand. Everything I did, he funded, he protected, and he profited from. He is the origin of this, not the forest, him. He cannot do this to me. I am the commissioner of police. I have served this state for 30 years. Whatever that man is claiming is a fabrication, and you are standing in the office of the man who is responsible for it. Chief Sunday Bello, you are under arrest on multiple counts including facilitation of cross-border human trafficking, receipt of criminal proceeds, abuse of public office. You have the right to remain silent. I strongly suggest you use it. I know exactly why you are here, and I have been preparing for this conversation for some time. What I am holding in my right hand dates in anything your intelligence division currently possesses. I want to discuss the terms of my cooperation before anything else happens. I am a reasonable man. I have always been a reasonable man. That is, ultimately, my greatest sin. How many names are in here? Every name that matters. Take me inside, I will walk you through all of them. All right, let's go.
My child, Joe, I am here, Mama. It is me. I am ready and I'm glad I am here.
What will happen to him now?
Trial. His testimony and his release of the prisoners will weigh heavily. Long prison. But he comes out. He lives to see whatever comes after this.
I will live for that day. I will be at the gate when he comes out.
Every year until you have been inside something like this, we are not always able to walk straight out the other side into ordinary life. There are things that take a long time to settle.
I know. I am not in a hurry.
Neither am I. The river knows everything that passes through it. It does not judge. It does not keep score. It carries the blood and the healing, the grief and the gold, the lost and the found. The warlords and the witnesses, forward, always forward, toward the sea where everything returns to nothing and begins again. In Odumare, after the blood dried and the smoke lifted, people chose to grow, not because evil had ended. Evil does not end. But because the people, tired, wounded, marked by everything, decided that the living belonged to the living. And that is enough to begin with.